Howdy, y'all. My name is Scott. I'm the author of Rivet Stone, and I may be just some author, but let me tell you, writing a book, it's a fun process. You know, there's definitely a million and one ways you can actually do it. This is my third video kind of going over just how to actually write a book. And, you know, we've talked about bullet point lists, we've talked about recontextualizing these sorts of things, but here's something, again, this is a painful truth that everyone needs to hear, including me, by the way. This includes me, all right? Stop editing. You're editing it way too much. Just stop. Look at me. You're editing it way too much. I run into this problem all the time, and I see this all the time. People are writing, you know, say you have 12 chapters. You'll write like the first 3, and then you'll go back, and then you perfect 1 and 2, and then maybe 3, and then you write 4, and then you go back, and you keep writing, and you're expanding all this stuff, and it's just like, wow, great, you've spent so much time on like the first 4 chapters. When are you gonna get to the other one? And it becomes daunting because you're like, man, my chapter 1 through like 4 is like almost done, and I don't even, this looks like crap. Like, the rest of this novel needs so much work. I don't want to, it becomes scary, man. Just go all the way through the first time, go all the way through the second time, and then get your editing, get your beta. Trust me, it's going to become, it's, you know, the meme, if that's the right word, you know, the image where you have like the horse and it's like drawn amazingly, and then at the very end you have this sort of like chicken scratch child. That's what your book is. That's what my current book is right now. It's a terrible habit, especially for us who are constantly like learning new things, right? Because we're just people here, right? We're constantly learning. We're not gonna be amazing our first time. And you just want to keep applying what you learned in the previous chapters, so then you just keep going back, and you're putting all this work, and now you're looking at a blank canvas, and you're like, oh, well, for the past like 3 weeks, I've been like working on my own stuff, and now I'm like, I have to work on that. Trust me, it's a lot easier to just, you better get that first draft all the way through, at least. Do not go back to previous chapters until you write every single chapter in at least a first draft. Trust me, learn from my mistakes. This isn't me berating. We're the same. We're the same people. I'm literally looking at my web. I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to you. So it's just, you don't want to be in the situation that a lot of authors can find themselves in, and it can be very intimidating to change your, almost like your entire way of writing when you have so much work done in the first few chapters, and then you realize you've spent ages and you're only halfway done, and it becomes demoralizing. Trust me, getting all the way through on the first draft is going to be so much easier and so much less mentally draining. So I hope that helps, and let's get published.